So I have what most people would consider a pretty untraditional job. You see, I work in homeless services. And what that means is I do a lot of things, but ultimately I'm trying to help people get out of homelessness and get a roof over their head. So of course, a lot of people think I'm kind of like Mother Teresa. Others, mostly my mother, think I'm batshit crazy. But for me, it's just what I do. It's something that I have a calling for, and I didn't know what else I would do. And so one of the things that's amazing about this work is the people I work with. They are some of the most passionate, kind, smart, funny, challenging, complex, complicated, frustrating, but also frustrated. And they become frustrated, as do we, because the system that we work within is 1 part scratch your head, 2 parts shake your head, and 3 parts bang your head against the wall a lot. And so we have to work within that world. And so one of the things that's part of our training is how do you deal with that frustration? And so one of the things is when people come in, we look at it as an opportunity to actually both get on track, to address the frustration head on and work together to get out of that place. So when this gentleman, a really, really, really big gentleman, I'm talking, if you're old enough to know this reference, Andre the Giant meets Danny Trujillo, they had a love child, it was this guy. And so he has a complaint, and so I'm told that I need to go talk to him, which again is pretty normal, until I'm told he was banned for violence. He had actually gotten in a couple fights, and that actually there was a rumor along the streets that he had pulled a gun against one of our night security guards. So I thought, this is a little more crunk than usual that I'm used to dealing with, but hey, it's cool. So I go out and explain that, yes, you can't come in because we have a zero violence policy, and we got to keep our staff and our clients safe. And so that goes over like a lead balloon, and he becomes really, really angry. And like, I'm talking really angry, but not a normal angry. This is a different angry. This is an angry that I've never seen before in the 5 years I've been doing this work. It's a calm angry. It's a cool angry. And he says, you messed with the wrong guy. And so I've killed before, and I'm gonna kill again. And you know what? I'm gonna bring my guys over here, and I'm gonna shoot you and the rest of you. And then he saunters away. And I think to myself, that's new. So now I can tell you that I know how to evacuate a homeless access center, something new for the resume. So police are called, people leave the center, I get staff out, clients are out, we cancel services, and actually things go pretty okay under the circumstance, with the biggest circumstance is that I have no idea what I'm doing. So the next few days, we work to build normalcy. We make sure clients come back, they feel safe, staff feels safe, we check in, we buy donuts, we hug, we listen, we make sure everyone's okay. And you know what? In a few days, we get that, except for one thing, me. I'm not okay. But the thing is that I'm not allowed to show it. I'm the boss. I'm the anchor. I was taught to never let them see you sweat. Never show your weakness. I mean, even George Bush taught me, don't let the terrorists win. So I couldn't. And I had to be the tough one. But when I started to feel that stuff bubbling up, I went to the people who were supposed to give me the hugs and the donuts and said, I don't know if I'm okay. And they just kind of looked at me and didn't really know what to say and kind of patted me on the back and said, it'll get better. And that's when the nightmares started. Yeah, the nightmares, the having to take my name off the front of the building, having to take my name off my mailbox, worrying about walking to my car, avoiding the beach because that's where he hung out, avoiding my access center, avoiding. And then I cried. I'm not a crier, but I cried. And I always cry to love because that's what you do. So then, the finest LAPD detectives get involved. And you know what? They were incredible. They made sure the first time in a long time I felt okay. They made me laugh. They made me feel safe. They listened to me. They didn't minimize my feelings, and they did everything they could to bring some tranquility. And for the first time, I cried in front of someone, and I cried hard. And I cried that ugly, snotty, unattractive cry that we all know. It wasn't pretty, but yet he smiled. And so the day of the court hearing, they picked me up. They made sure I ate, even though I didn't want to eat, even though it was tacos, my favorite thing in the whole entire world. And during one of the breaks, they even bought me pepper spray, which I'm pretty sure is probably not allowed, so don't tell anyone. But they made sure I was okay. And for the first time in a long time, I felt worthy of getting somebody's help and that I deserved it. And so you may be sitting here wondering, what is the moral of this entire shit show, right? Well, it's actually that if you do get pepper spray and you forget about it in your purse and you go to a county building where there's a lot of elected officials and you don't tell them, the other law enforcement may not be as cool as that. But that's the story for the next time. Thank you.